Hey everybody, this is Susie Schulten with Midget Realty with another real estate home tour video. Today we are at 57247 Flambeau Road in Hatteras Village. This home was built in 1978. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 972 square foot home. This home is currently listed by Trisha Midget and team of Midget Realty. I'm questioning whether it's stick-built or modular, but we will find that out when we get inside. If you've never been to Hatteras, Flambeau Road leads back to two big subdivisions. One is Hatteras by the Sea, and the other is Captain's Beach. But in this Hatteras colony, which is where this home is located, there is a $100 HOA fee. It's voluntary. It helps maintain the 2 walkovers to the beach, and I'll show you how close we are to the ocean. There's the walkover to the beach right there, and that is one of those walkovers that the HOA maintains, and that is how close we are. It is just not even 2 minutes to the beautiful Hatteras beaches. So let's take a look at this little gem of a house. It's currently listed at $419,000 with a recent price reduction. It does not have any paved parking. Everything is gravel. 1978, I'm sure, as we can see, there is some damage down here to some pilings. Obviously you'd want to have a home inspector check this out. Pilings can be replaced without moving the house. And you can kind of see, I'm not sticking my finger down there right now, but it looks like, potential damage there. And this is what makes me suspect modular construction is the way that this big beam right here, but we'll look at the inside. HVAC system. Let's see, there's the sticker on that. Looks to be decent. There is this nice little ramp walkway on the back. Yeah, that looks newer. There's the neighbor. So you are kind of close to your neighbors. Cedar shake siding out here. Septic is not surprisingly in the backyard where they usually are. Septic looks to be over here in the side yard because it looks like recently they've had that pumped because they've dug out the tank, the lids to where it could be pumped out. There's the other set of stairs up to this front deck. This side of the house is the side that faces the ocean, so you're seeing more sun damage here from on these shakes. You can see how they've worn out. How it's thicker here, thinner. That's wear from both sun, rain, salt. There's one of our little lizard friends. Hello, buddy. You can definitely hear the ocean today. View around the neighborhood. This deck has seen better days. And these stairs, they work. Don't get me wrong, but I think you're going to be looking at, possibly doing some repair or replacement on these in the near future. All right, enter into a very nice screened-in porch where they have replaced the decking here, and it's a nice big space. Nice painted ceiling up here. Now there's no, there is. They've screened under here so the bugs can't come up through, which is a very nice feature. All right, main door here enters right into the living room, dining room, kitchen. And again, there's that beamy thing in the middle, so we're going to check, but to me it looks modular, and that's not unusual. Modular, again, we've been over this, but modular means it was built somewhere else in 2 different pieces and brought together. Mobile has a title and a tongue and wheels. So even though a modular comes on wheels, it's not considered a mobile home. It is a stick-built home built somewhere else. And there's nothing wrong with them, and we have a lot of them in this area because Hatteras Colony was founded or developed and platted by a company that sold modular homes. So you can see that window over there is a little foggy. These are Anderson windows, and they are nice wood windows. They've been replaced at some point because I don't think these were 1978 windows, but this style of Anderson does wick moisture and they do wear out from the sun. They can be replaced. You can sand. You can replace just the pane to get rid of the fog. You do see old baseboard heaters down here. A lot of times when people put in central HVAC, which this house does have, we saw that outside, they leave the baseboard heaters because it's too hard to take them out and replace, match up the paneling. They also may work, which is a nice source of emergency heat. So here we are in the living room. I'm kind of going downhill here towards the door as I walk. Carpet in here, just a low nap Berber type carpet, and it goes all the way into the dining area, which also has another baseboard heater. Ceilings do not have popcorn on them. That's a bonus. It's very light and bright in here. Very basic kitchen, which again, I don't believe is 1978. It's been updated at some point. And this is like a butcher block style countertop with a wall oven. Again, wouldn't have been that way in 1978. And then it has some vinyl plank flooring here. So kitchen is nice, workable. And nice hallway here with the carpet. Have a bathroom here, full bath, locked owner's storage right here. That vinyl plank flooring. And just a shower. This has all been at some point redone. A commode. And then, so that damaged up there that you see, that's very typical in bathrooms where you have paneling on the walls. And then you have the older. Now the cabinet I can believe is 1978, and then this lower cabinet's been painted. But it's all here. Small, usable hall bath. Back on the other side of the hallway is a bedroom. Again, more window issues as far as they're old. Showing their wear. But you have 2 beds in this bedroom. It's small. I'd say maybe 8 by 10. It's tight. But again, they have 2 beds in here. I would assume laundry is in this closet. Yep, there it is. Which is nice because typically we don't see that in homes of this age to have a laundry, and this one does. And then down at the end of the hall here you have 2 bedrooms. This is the other one that does not have a bathroom attached. Carpet still going. It looks like a full-size bed. It's tight, but it's here. This is where we will see the panel. Breaker box. Nothing in here says modular. If it was a modular, it would say. So, stick built with the feel of a modular. Interesting. And that little window's been added, which is nice. It gives a little bit of extra light in here. And then this would be the primary. Again, not huge. Both of these bedrooms maybe 10 by 11, 10 by 12 max. Carpet. But this one does have the ensuite here. Shower. Here we go. All right. So that's it. That's the inside of the house. Again, no popcorn ceiling anywhere. Everything has been taken off as far as the popcorn ceiling goes. They've added some little windows again. There's another little window addition there. Very close to the beach. And you can hear the ocean. Can't see it. You could potentially put a rooftop deck up and see. And we'll have to check on this lot next door to see if that's a vacant lot. Roof looks newer. I don't know if I can get up that high, but you definitely have a really nice drip edge along there. So that will be a bonus to have a newer roof. Railings are firm. It's just the wood is looking cruddy. So you've got an outdoor shower down here, foot wash. And outdoor shower. Very nice size outdoor shower. And lots of... So what could you do? Could you pave under here? Yes, you could. Absolutely, you could pave. But again, the biggest issues I see here are these pilings. We'd have to have a home inspector check out to see if they're rotten all the way through. Pilings along the edge of the house are much easier to replace than the ones underneath. And this one's definitely got a chunk missing. All right, this house is not currently rented, and it does come with the furniture. Let's get out here and get one more look at the walk to the beach. It could definitely be a rental. You can see the little one across the street is in a rental program. And again, there goes some people walking to the beach. Not even 5 minutes. And right out here at the end of the street is called Flambeau because the wreck of the Flambeau is out there on the beach. At some tides, you can see the old bits and pieces of the ship of the wreck of the Flambeau. All right, that was 57247 Flambeau in Hatteras, North Carolina. Like this video if you enjoyed seeing it. Subscribe and you'll get more videos when they become available. Please don't hesitate to ask questions, make comments. I will look at them and respond. Hatteras Village is a really cute little village. We're getting ready to have our Christmas parade down here. Always a good time. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.